Hello, everyone. Welcome to SIIA Tech Chats. Joining me this week is Lewis Johnson, President and CEO of Alelo. Alelo produces software training products for businesses, educational institutions, and government agencies. Lewis, thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be here.
Well, why don't we start off? Maybe you can tell our audience a little bit about Alelo and your vision for the company.
So first, let me tell you a little bit about my background. So I've been working in artificial intelligence for education throughout my career. I started out at University of Southern California, and then I founded Alelo as a company to commercialize the technology that we initially developed there. So basically to use artificial intelligence to create a more effective way to learn. And that's really been the vision of our company throughout, to really use AI to empower learners and to empower teachers as well. So we started out creating language learning and culture learning products for military people going overseas. It turned out to be really effective. In fact, the first battalion of Marines that returned from Iraq without any fatalities had learned Arabic and learned Arab culture by playing a game we created. And there, the AI played the role of interactive characters that could actually understand spoken Arabic and respond. And so where we're headed now is, thanks to progress in AI over the last couple of years, we've been able to expand our technology, move it into the cloud, and now get it in use around the world. We now have learners in 24 countries, and our goal is really to and apply this to a range of critical skill gaps that we see in the global workforce, and really have an impact ultimately to transform the training and education industry worldwide.
So can you dig a little bit deeper there about the impact that AI has on learning tools? What are the advantages that AI offers to this particular space?
We see AI playing a number of different roles within learning products. So one thing that it can do is create immersive learning experiences that are powered by AI. So like these immersive games with interactive characters that you can talk with. So that's one application of AI that the learner experiences. We see AI as a way of personalizing the learning experience. So basically, so that the AI can monitor what the student is doing and noting what skills they're having trouble with, and then provide personalized exercises focusing on just those skills that they need to improve. So that can make the learning process much more efficient. We see AI playing a role in providing predictive analytics at all levels. So basically, as learners are interacting with an immersive learning product, then it's automatically scoring the learner's performance, and then can use that to provide feedback both to the learner as well as to teachers. So this is a way that to empower teachers so they can see specifically where students are doing well and where they need to improve. And then this also can provide very valuable information for organizations to understand where their learners are having difficulty. And overall, I see that the big advantage is to come when you combine AI with big data about learners. And that's the real revolution that I see going on right now, Rihanna, is that, we've been developing these AI algorithms for a while, but now that we have them running in the cloud and we're able to collect data from learners around the world, it's really accelerating the innovation process. It makes possible what I refer to as like a data-driven approach to instructional design. That basically, the learning tool becomes a data collection tool and an analysis tool as much as a learning tool per se. So we can get improvements out to learners much more rapidly And it really changes the whole process of instructional design in a very interesting way.
Interesting. Now, your N-Skill platform, and you even mentioned earlier, it's now being used in, at higher ed institutions in multiple countries. So,
Mm-hmm.
how have students and teachers from around the world embraced the language learning products?
They think it's a lot of fun and they really see the value of it. And part of the reason why they see it so valuable is a lot of our learners right now are using it as a way to practice their spoken English skills. And when you think of it, most people, there are a lot of people around the world who want to learn to speak English, but in most countries, they have very few opportunities to practice with a native English speaker. So using our technology, they can practice with a simulated native English speaker in a safe environment. They're free to make mistakes. So one thing that our learners comment is they don't feel like they're being judged. They're not afraid of being embarrassed. So they're more. It helps them get over the hump to get comfortable speaking with people. And the teachers see the value too, because particularly teachers who have large classes where they know that their students don't get enough opportunity to practice. So they see this as a tool that their students can take home with them, can use in their own time, and it really then frees the teachers up to be more effective in the classroom.
Fantastic. So before I let you go, what's next for Alelo? What can we expect to see in the near future?
We're busy scaling up the usage of our platform. So in fact, we're just now making plans to sign up hundreds of thousands of learners this fall at higher ed institutions around the world. And another important thing that we're working toward is to basically drive toward we refer to as an ecosystem of AI-driven learning services. So in other words, we don't view N-Skill as kind of as a standalone product, but being as a set of technologies that can integrate with other digital learning products. So, for example, we're working with major publishers. We did a trial last fall in Latin America, integrating N-Skill with a digital textbook created by a major publisher. And so we want to do more of those types of integrations. And really, we want to now apply this to some of the critical communication skills that are out there. So I've seen statistics from LinkedIn, for example. They publish statistics of where are the biggest skill gaps in the workforce, and a lot of them have to do with communication skills. They make the point that in the new economy, good communication skills are more and more important, and those skills are not going to be automated away. But how do you learn those skills? How do you practice those skills? We can use this technology to help people develop and hone those skills so they can qualify for better jobs. So that's where we really want to move forward with this.
Fantastic. Liz, thank you so much for your time today. For more information on Alelo, you can visit their website and tune in next week for SIIA Tech Chats.